Hello, my loves. How are you? Today, I'm guided to actually talk to you about signs and signals that you are in union energies. And this is an important topic to talk about because you can be in different states of union energies, regardless of the status of your connection in the physical world. And I was deeply guided by your higher selves to come on and share this information because it's all part of the deeper levels of unity consciousness, loves. Okay. So, as we're diving into these energies and learning about union and unity consciousness, these twin flame connections and initiations were specifically designed to bring us deeper into these unity consciousness codes. Unconditional love and unity consciousness are states of being where we are not in judgment of others, where we're not in expectations of others. We may have our standards and what we would like to participate in, which is a very important part of becoming a sovereign conscious creator. But each set of twin flames and divine counterparts has a very unique signature and a very unique experience. And many of you have not only opted to come here for the twin flame initiation, but many of you are navigating a dual mission of also supporting not only the unity consciousness codes, but the overall ascension energies for the entire planet. Okay. So many of you have taken on quite a bit. Thank you so much for your gorgeous service. I believe that you chose this because you knew that you were strong enough to navigate these energies. And as many of you can probably attest, walking these twin flame initiations is quite intense in and of itself because they're really only something you can understand if you have walked it. Okay. And this dives into the depths of the divine union, sacred union energies and holding those within the physical world. This can look very different for each set of twins based on your circumstances. And this really boils down to what your souls have chosen to accomplish while you're here. And it's sort of like learning styles. Like each person has their own way of learning and navigating and embodying how they understand and learn things here on Earth. And it's very similar for twin flames and divine counterparts. So each set has very unique circumstances based on what they're here to learn, how they learn, and what is most beneficial for each counterpart to experience. Okay. So there's a wide array of experiences and the way that these connections look in the physical world. But really, how you know if you're in union energies is your capacity to navigate your connection regardless of the circumstances, whether you are in communication, not in communication, in a physical world union relationship, or in a friendship or a business partnership, regardless of the circumstances, if your counterpart is not physically present on this planet or if they have passed on, in any given circumstance, you have the capacity to be in divine union energies. And you will know this based on your capacity to work with the connection in a tempered, harmonious, balanced way, regardless of what is actually occurring. Okay. Now, there's lots of different circumstances, but this is how you will know is, say, here's an example. Say you're in a physical world connection and union with your counterpart, and they come to you and say, hey, I love you, but I have other things that I have to do. So I'm going to have to exit our physical world connection for a time and go move across country or go follow this job or engage in these other relationships, X, Y, and Z. And how are you handling that information? Okay. And it's not to say that you won't have any feelings about it, but are you able to temper yourself within that? Are you able to honor their sovereignty as their own physical world being? Are you able to have your own standards of what you'll participate in or not? And at the same time, simultaneously honor their soul's capacity for whatever they came here to experience, and understanding that they're an aspect of you, but also a free sovereign being who has every right to go experience whatever it is that they feel guided to experience. And I'm going to let that sit there because I am also aware that this may be triggering for some of you, or maybe not. Okay. But this is really where we dive deeper into our true capacity for unconditional love and unity consciousness. Because, say, there's a scenario where your twin flame divine counterpart does choose to go in another direction, and the unconditionally loving thing to do may be to allow them to do that in a loving way, right? Like, it's not about allowing, like, it's your decision, it's their decision. But at the same time, doing it in a way that you're still loving and caring for yourself. So you care for yourself in whatever way you need to, in an unconditionally loving way. Allow yourself to process and navigate whatever's occurring, right? And coming into that energetic state of being in unconditional love for yourself and your counterpart. Unity consciousness and union energies are not about needing things to be or look a certain way. It's about your capacity to be strong as a pillar of inner union energies within yourself, and allowing your counterpart to also come into those union energies and inner union energies for themselves. And I just posted a video around the twin flame kundalini 1111 energies and those inner union pillars, and how that strengthens into union energies and the interweaving of the strengthening of the personal kundalini energies and the twin flame energies. Okay. So this is one scenario that I know that may have been triggering with what I'm talking about. But if you want to understand or dive deeper into your sovereign kundalini energies and then the twin flame connection energies, you can check out that video over on my Patreon. I'll drop it in the pinned comment for you. But this moving into these unity consciousness energies and maintaining divine union, regardless, like I said, regardless of where you are, this is how you'll know. Because this is actually how we move into those states of being tempered enough to actually maintain divine union, unity consciousness in a sacred union partnership. Okay. And it's not to say that this scenario will happen. You can be in a divine union energy and have your sacred partnership in a physically manifested way. And your counterpart may be completely aligned with you and stay with you through every moment from now until eternity. But what is important is that you're noticing that internally, that you are still maintaining those energies and essences of non-attachment. And what I mean by that is that you're allowing the dance of your own sovereign energies, and you're allowing the dance of the sovereign energies for your counterpart. This is what makes these relationships, partnerships, connections so much different than your typical old school relationships that we grew up in, which were more about In the older energies, they were more about sort of like a possession or the agreements and the obligation energies. But these connections are a different type of commitment that you're committing to yourself in your own sovereign energies and unity consciousness and inner union at the same time that you're committing to those unity consciousness, unconditionally loving energies within your connection, regardless of the circumstances. And what I mean by that is, again, this feels very important for those of you that are in a genuine twin flame connection. And I know that you're going to understand this because it's not about it needing to be a certain way. And it's not about you agreeing to participate in things that do not feel in alignment. You can choose what to participate in or not in the physical world. But even if you are choosing not to participate in something with your counterpart, this does not necessarily mean that you are not in unity consciousness. Sometimes stepping away and giving each other space to grow and expand into your own internal union energies in the union energies, my love. Okay. There is so much that we can talk about within this. That's why I'm saying it does not matter how it looks specifically in the physical world. There are some of you who are not in a physical world connection, but are in deeper states of union, in unity consciousness, than some of you that are in physical world partnerships. And this is not a judgment, loves. This is about the soul's choice, the soul's mission. It's about the learning styles. It's about each individual's capacity to navigate these energies in what way is most beneficial. And really, why I believe this message wanted to come through is to just hit home how deeply important it is not to judge yourself and not to judge others' connections and not to contrast and compare. Because in all actuality, the only ones that can really know the levels of unity consciousness and union energies being held are those within the connection. And again, you will know this based on your own internal energies, your capacity to navigate this connection in unconditional love for yourself and your counterpart. And also, if this is not occurring for you in this moment, that's also okay. Please do not judge yourself. This is about dropping into experiencing whatever is present for you, my loves. In each moment and each experience is an opportunity to drop deeper into unconditional love and unity consciousness. This is actually how we are embodying those energies. It's through this process. It's through deepening our capacity to hold space and temperance and unconditional love and non attachment and non judgment for all. Yes, for ourselves and our counterpart, but really the deeper, more expanded version is when we can take those unconditionally loving unity consciousness energies and be able to hold those for the entire collective and for the planet. And the reason so much of this is so important right now, and the reason sometimes our counterparts are mirroring to us uncomfortable energies and experiences is because this is what we're navigating on this planet. And so when we can drop into being present with whatever is, and we can be in the truth of whatever is present for us, and still recenter ourselves into unity consciousness and unconditional love, this is when you are strengthening into that pillar of gorgeousness. Those internal union energies are significant. They're more significant than many of you may actually be owning, because that is you committing to and stabilizing your portion of this connection, of your agreement, of your contract, my loves. And that is union energies. All right, my loves. I hope this was helpful. And I just want to honor each and every single one of you, no matter where you are on this journey. Because just the fact that you're here and you're walking this is intense and gorgeous and powerful. And working on union energies, inner union, outer union, in whatever capacity you are experiencing this or sharing it. You are a gorgeous gift to yourself, your counterpart in this planet. And please honor yourself. Because for some of you who may not be in a physical world union, this does not mean you have not accomplished what you've come here to do. It means you're exactly where you're meant to be in each and every moment. And you're learning and growing and expanding. And for those of you that are in physical world partnership and union, gorgeous, keep going, keep holding those codes, keep working within the dance of these energies. Keep pushing and allowing yourself to deepen into unity consciousness and non-attachment, even while being in a physical world connection. How powerful is that as well? Wherever you are, however you are learning, I want you to hold the space and the grace for yourself to know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and you're strong. And keep allowing yourself to go through your process in whatever way is perfect for you and your counterpart. Again, loves, if you want to deepen into those kundalini energies and the sexual energies that seem so very potent at this time for our collective, I have more information over on my Patreon exclusive membership. Also, please check out the most recent videos here on YouTube around those Kundalini and sexual energies if you would like to deepen into your own personal pillar, your own inner union. All right, my loves, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. As always, you know that I would love, love, love to hear from you, and I will see you very, very soon. Love you. Bye.